Well, I wanted to start out today just talking a little bit about my philosophy of what I want to teach, or my goal for teaching the chair yoga today. And it's twofold. It's to help you to get a vocabulary of poses that you can use on your own, so that you can learn to move intuitively when you need to. And so you could do a 30-minute flow with me, or you could just take 2 or 3 of these poses like you've done before and put it in your day to break up your day to help you. And so going to a yoga class is awesome because usually you pick up a new thing or you think about it in a new way. And then in between you do your own thing. So that is the ideal. And then the other thing is to breathe deeply. And yoga it is all about breathing and your intention that you have. And so let's start out today just really doing some focused breathing, and then that'll set us up to go through all the different poses. Okay, so sitting up with your spine elongated and your shoulders relaxed but chest open, we're going to take a deep breath. And sometimes it really helps if you put your hands on your heart and you can focus your thoughts on your heart and your feelings when you put your hands there. And as you breathe in deeply, feel your abdominal muscles moving out and your chest is moving out. And you don't want your shoulders to go up and down particularly. It's more of an outward in and out flow. And as you breathe in and out, you calm your nervous system. You calm your mind. And you give yourself permission to be quiet for a while and still, and to put away your to-do list and all the things that are coming later in the day, and you focus on the moment that you're in. And now you could take a second and scan your body. How's it feeling today? Is there any spot that's a little stiff where you might be clenching or holding tension in some way? And as you breathe in, think about that, and as you breathe out, relax that area. And it also helps you realize where you need to be careful today, if there's something in your body that you need to be gentle and loving with. All right, let's begin the actual flow now. You put your hands down on your lap, and we'll start with the head, taking a breath in center and neutral, and then exhaling, turning to your left, and just gently looking over your shoulder, inhaling back to center. And of course, you're doing this at your speed that's comfortable, exhaling, and then inhaling to center, exhaling, twist. And just notice the sensation in your neck, at the base of your skull, and as it goes down further into your spine. And be careful and gentle. And then when you get back to center, we'll go up and down in that yes motion. You could look up the ceiling, feel the stretch through your throat up to your chin. And then exhale that chin to your chest. Again, noticing the sensation in the back of your neck. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the hands. And come on back to neutral and lift the shoulders up toward the ears. And then down, relax, exhale, inhale up. And exhale down. So you're getting 4 or 5 counts worth of the inhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, something like that to get it deep. Okay, let's open up our hands, palms up, and we're going to stretch our hands straight out, and then open wide, and back down. Now, if you need to protect your shoulder there, don't lift your hand as far. Just come up and split it if you need to. And if you want, inhale up. If your arms are feeling good, you could still do the split thing and just alternate arms. And down. Anytime you need to stop and roll your shoulders and relax, feel free to do that. And let's see if we can do one more. Relax, and then inhale up. Very good. And then putting your hands palms down this time. Let's roll the shoulders back. And then roll them forward. Very good. Let's open and close the fingers. Circulation going there. And then we'll put your hands together, palms together, and then reach out your right arm. And your fingers are pointing toward the ground. You could gently pull that back so that you feel the stretch through your arm right there. Keep breathing deep. If you want to do your arm lower, you can put it on your thigh and pull your fingers back that way, whatever's comfortable. And then just twist your fingertips around so you can do the other arm. Breathe through that. Just very gently do what feels good to your body. All right, let's shake those, or wiggle those fingers, maybe circle the wrists a little bit. And now we're going to work on our torso. So let's start out by just leaning forward. Make sure your feet are planted out in front of you. You can use the blocks if you need to have the floor closer. Knees are going to be wide here, and a nice strong stance so you don't dump off into the floor. Okay, so hands are on your knee wherever is comfortable, and then just lean forward. Exhaling down, inhaling up. And here you want to be hinging at the waist. As you exhale, feel that sensation in your lower back, and push your feet into the ground as you come back up. And exhale. And we're all the way up. Now we're going to go side to side. And again, let's just bring our shoulder up, and we're feeling a little something on the waist here. This is just a gentle stretch to begin with. Inhale up, exhale to the side. Coordinating that breath. Center your thoughts on being here in the moment and recognizing what's going on in your body. Sometimes we get so busy doing things that we really don't feel the feelings.
We go through the motions.
Yeah, and we don't realize that we've been standing for a long time with our legs locked, or we're slumping and slouching, you know. So now's your chance to scan. All right, let's stop right here and lean. We're gonna curl the back of your lower back a little bit forward as if it's rounding, and the shoulders are gonna come forward. Okay, your navel's going toward your spine. This is a cat pose in yoga. And then as you open and lift your chest and raise your chin, we're doing the cow pose. Then you're gonna exhale into the cat. Really drive that navel back, rounding the lower spine area, and inhaling up. Now I want you to continue this at your own rate, coordinating it with your breath. Really Inhaling deep and fully. And then it's just a little spine action going back and forth as your pelvis tilts, as your chest area opens up and your shoulders go back. Just feel all the feelings. Okay, let's come back to neutral here. And we'll take one hand, take your left hand and grab the chair for support. We'll raise the right hand up, over to whatever degree you want. You stop anywhere you want. And if you need to, you can bend your hand down your shoulders, so we're working on this side stretch. We don't want to hurt the shoulder. If your arm up hurts, then don't do that. Okay, just lean into it. Hold on to the chair for support. And then let's go back up and do the same thing on the other side. So lift it, stop anywhere along the way, and bend your elbow with your hand to your shoulder if that's comfortable. If not, you could put your hand on your chest here. Does that work, Claudia?
Uh-huh.
If you put your hand on your chest, that might be a little easier on your shoulder.
They'll work it today, believe me.
Yeah. Okay, then we can just keep going from side to side here, inhaling up, exhale down. So you do your modification, you're tuning into your body and what it needs. So don't push, don't clench, don't go beyond comfort with a little bonus. Okay, let's come back to middle now. And go all the way back into your chair. So hips come out to the edge. And then we're going to work the abdominal muscles a little bit here. So focus on squeezing those muscles. And we're going to lift one leg up to whatever degree you want. If you want to go all the way up or just a half inch, you can do that. So let's do 2 on one side. Using those abdominal muscles, really focusing on engaging that core area. Don't forget to breathe deep.
Yeah, I'll be passing out.
You hold your breath and it kind of makes things harder. Okay, let's try this now with just one at a time. Hold it up a little bit, engage the stomach, and then bring the legs down, up and hold, engage the stomach, and down. And we're gonna exhale as we're holding, inhale as we put it down, exhale. Let's do one more each side.
Practice this one. It's kind of like walking and chewing gum at the same time.
Yeah, it's a little tricky when you fix the breathing with it.
Yeah.
Okay, using your stomach to engage, let's pull forward. You can use the chair to assist you as you come on up. Alrighty, for the legs, we'll use the strap again if you want. You don't have to use a strap. If you want to just do everything without a strap, you can. Straight. So I'm going to let you choose if you want to use it, and I'm going to demonstrate with it right under the balls of your feet, the base of your toe area. You could use a belt of a bathrobe at home if you don't have a yoga strap or a big long belt. This is webbing I bought at the fabric store. So inhale and then exhale as you bring your legs straight out and hold it out. So we're stretching out the hamstrings, back of the leg, and it's engaging your hips, flexors a little bit too. And then put that down again, and let's roll the foot out. And just go back and forth with the knee here. And I'm going to use a block because my legs are a little short for this chair. Let me get hooked up again. Okay, so we're going in and out. That one leg, you might use your hand to assist it to open up if you need to. And then let's go into the hamstring flex again. Take a breath. And exhale as you extend your leg out and hold it. Now, the more tension on the strap, you engage your arms a little bit, which is good. Or if you want to use more leg muscle, you can reduce the tension on the strap. Take one more breath and then drop it down. And again, we're going to go in and out with that hip area. Opening, closing there.
When the muscle goes like this, you really know it's weak.
Little shaky.
Yeah.
So this is good. Good for you. Okay, let's go to the other leg. Switch the strap. And first thing we'll do is take a breath and extend as we exhale. And again, hold. Taking your breath. Focusing on flexing those muscles during the exhale. And then we'll drop it down gently and open up the hip again using the hand to guide the knee up, back and forth. You can roll onto the knife edge of your foot or keep it onto your toe, whatever is good for you. And then we'll go up and do another lift here. Take a breath and lift and hold. Try to keep your spine elongated and straight as you do this. Very good. And gently bring that down. And we'll go back and forth with the leg. Awesome. Okay, let's do a two-footed leg lift. Now here you may want to adjust your seat on the chair. If you're at the edge, it might be a little hard. So at least to the middle, towards the back, somewhere in there. So we grab our feet. We're going to engage our stomach muscles first and protect the back by using those stomach muscles. Take a breath and then you can lean back a little bit and extend your feet. Pulling on the strap, engaging the core. And this is a good one that you could do anytime you're sitting in a chair without a strap, is just go up and down with both legs or a single leg. Move the knee in and out. One more breath. And gently bring that down. Let's do it without the strap for a few minutes here. And we'll do a little pattern where we'll go left leg goes out and flex the ankle, toes are up the ceiling and down. Then the right leg goes out, flexing, stretching, and then both legs go out. So go, and maybe you want to hold that or maybe just want to keep the rhythm going. So let's do that again. Left, hold, and you can coordinate this with the breath. Inhale, exhale, hold, and then both inhale up, exhale, hold. So you get a little pattern with the breath and the flexing. I like what you're doing with the pointing. Let's do it that way this time. So bring your left foot up, point the foot there, and then down, point the other ones. You get a whole different sensation, don't you?
Different muscles.
Mm-hmm. And down, and then both up, pointy. And we'll do one more point. And watch your knees. If you are a person that has any knee issues, you don't want to point too hard on this, or maybe you don't want to go too high. So Let's do the other side. So protect your joints. And then one last effort here. Very good. Okay, let's stand up and do a few poses that you could do at your kitchen table or on any chair that has arms, maybe. So the first one that I really enjoy when I'm having back, excuse me, when I'm having some back issues, like I've been standing for a really long time, and I notice I've been swayed back or bad posture, just going to a chair and using the seat of the chair to bend over is often helpful. So if you can feel some engagement by going back and forward and back with your bottom is one sensation that you might get. Your hamstrings and your leg are going to get engaged here. Then another idea is to go from side to side, and then you're stretching through the hip flexor a little bit. Another thing you can do is widen the feet, so you're a little wider than normally you would stand, and do the same thing. Go back and forth. Maybe you want to bend your elbows a little bit as you go back and get a little deeper on this. Again, breathing, measured breath. And let's try the side to side here. This will pull your inner leg muscle a little bit, which is nice.
It really feels good to stretch like that.
Mm-hmm. And now another variation is dropping your head down. So you're looking between your legs. And let's stop here in the middle. Let's bring our toes back to a more of a shoulder width apart. With your head looking down between your legs, draw your navel up toward your spine, rounding the back like that cat pose. And then go back to neutral. As you breathe in, you can bring your head up. So I'm creating an L with my body now. And then as I exhale, I'm going to bring the head down, chin towards the chest, navel toward the spine. Push up through the chair, push away from the chair so that your shoulders are rounded now. And then go back to that neutral place. Bring your head up. You don't have to do the cow posture, you can just go to neutral. And coordinate with the breath. And then a last variation I would share with you is if you feel so inclined, you could go down to your forearms anytime and see how that feels. And bend your knees a little bit in order to enable this so you don't have too much pain, any pain. And then if you feel like it, you can straighten your knees and your legs and bend your knees and just alternate going up and down in this pose. You could have your shoulders round out and turn it into a little bit of a cat posture as you go up. And get your chin involved by moving just slightly towards your chest as you straighten your legs. And maybe changing your gaze from the seat to your legs, just depending on how you want. Okay, and let's come back up. And there's one other thing you can do for arms here. Let's go all the way up and do that. So give our backs a little change of scenery. Holding on to the chair for stability here. Lift your toes up and then push them down into the floor and ground your feet really well. We'll take a breath in and using one hand to support your back, and you could do this without holding the chair if you want, or keep the hold if you want that stability. We're gonna pull the shoulders back a little bit and do a little bit of a back bend. So you're feeling the stretch up the front of your legs here. You're supporting your back with your hands. Opening up your heart area. And then let's come back down. Pull down. I wanted to show you just a push-up arm thing.
Okay.
So to do push-ups with your chair, you've just come forward onto the seat and bend your knees slightly and go up and down and just engage. As you're doing this, focus on how your arms are feeling. Are they working? So if you need to step back, get a little more weight on your arm.
I need that out of the way.
There you go. Yeah, turning your chair this way, your elbows can stay a little free from crashing. So wherever your feet are will determine how much of the arm weight you put on your arms. So up close, not so much. Stepping back a little more. We want to do weight-bearing exercises to help strengthen the bones. And that's just one way. And so the number of repetitions that you do make a big difference on that. How does that feel?
Tiring, which I'm sure it's supposed to.
Okay.
The
Well,
muscles are saying,
okay,
ouch,
stand
so
up,
that's
bend your
good.
knees. As you come up, bend your knees to protect your back. And there we go. Let's shake out the arms here. Yeah. And then I'm going to turn the chair the other way so I'm facing the back side of the chair. So your feet are going to be wider than the legs of your chair, wider than the shoulders apart. And we'll start out with 45-degree feet out and hold the chair. And shoulders are over hips. We're keeping everything straight up except the legs. And we're going to let's do 6. Breathe in as you come up. Exhale as you go down. Experiment with the depth of the lunge. How deep can you go? Your toes are pressing into the floor as you press your legs straight. And that's 6, I think. And then let's bring our feet forward so our feet are parallel to each other, and we'll get a little different sensation. Take a breath in and then exhale down. Now you should be feeling it in your shin area and the back of your calf. Pushing your feet into the floor helps. Focusing on how each of your legs are feeling. Okay, good. Shake out your feet. And we'll take both arms up over our head just for a breath, or only to the side, if that's what you need. And open the chest as you bring them down. And then one more inhale. And then down. And we'll sit down on the chair to finish with some breathing. And we'll call it a day. So get positioned in the chair so that your spine can be straight up and down. We're going to drop the shoulders, relax the shoulders, open up the chest, relax the neck. Maybe need to bobble the neck just a little bit, just to get it all neutral and feeling good again after all that hard work. And now, if you like, let's just rub hands together, get a little energy flowing here. And then you can either put your hands on your lap, maybe in a little receiving gesture, receiving inspiration, or you can put your hands together at your heart or flat on your knees, whatever you like. Closing your eyes is good. You focus in on how your body's feeling now. Do you feel energetic, invigorated, relaxed? Just make a note. Think about your mind, your presence, the stillness that you've had. Maybe you want to think about a heart quality that you'll carry with you from your yoga practice today into your whole day. Now we can bring our hands back together and rub them energetically. Walk in those feelings. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.
Thank you. Feel much better.
Yay!
Surprising how that really does center me and relax me.
Good.
Yeah.
Gets your mind just ready to handle whatever's coming, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And your body.
yeah.
Mhm.